Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm WolfsbaneGaming and we're back with another video on Kingdom 2. This is part 32. If you haven't seen the first 31, there will be a link in the triangle video. And if you are returning to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, then please do hit the like button down the notification bar and join WolfbaneGame by hitting that subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And now let's head. I want to go there real quick. One of the only tents I haven't actually been to in this tent, in this camp. So who knows? Maybe something's good.
They were nearly overflowing. Right through shit for half a day. Let's try this again.
You know, let's wait till, let's say, night. Which is only 5 hours away. That way everyone will be sleeping, and all their valuables will be chests.
My humble respect.
God damn. Oh. I have 23,000 Groschen. Let's now wait 7 hours.
My respects.
And my respects to you, sir. For now. Yeah, I'm gonna use this dude to repair my armor. But not just that, I'm also gonna buy all of those at 700 Groschen right there. I'm going to. Oh, he won't buy that because it's stole. But he will buy the.
I'm glad
There
you
we go.
found what you were looking for, sir.
I am
What
now.
do you need?
Don't care about
What can you do?
trading.
I need
Repair. He won't repair them because they're stolen. Fuck. Guess I'll repair them myself. There we go, they're all repaired. Cool. Yeah, why not? Let's buy all of those. Add another 700.
Thank you, sir. Come again.
Oh, I will definitely come again. See, I'm back already. You've only got 407 left? Dude, you suck.
Let's talk about.
I was glad to be of help to you, sir.
God be with you, my friend.
I got be my friend, yes.
See you, friend. Excuse me.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Just you wait.
I'd like to do well. Do we have a deal?
You won't
Aye.
Careful. Greetings. What brings you here so...
I saw the...
You're too late, lad. There used to be competitions here all... but that's been over. All you can do now is a bit of archery.
Why'd they ban it?
Captain von Howlitz and Lord von Berghoff heard blokes were killing each other here.
You fought with sharp weapons?
Of course not. That was forbidden. But the Cumans fucked it all up. Fucking vermin.
So what happened then?
One of our companies went against the Cumans. As a fight like... But those fuckers had a score to settle with us and brought sharp weapons. Our fellas came away from there in bad shape. Most of them never recovered. And then Command banned...
So that's it then?
Aye, probably. Because that wasn't the Cumans, Germans, Praguers. They all hate each other and are always at it. But without the tournaments and betting, the blokes don't have anything to do anymore. And now their camp is starting to look more and more like a wasp's nest. But you'll see for yourself.
So there won't be any fighting?
Take care, friend. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Oh dear, it's turned out nasty again.
You're right. It's awful.
I don't mind a bit of rain, but there's gotta be a limit.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right, but you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
What did I come here for? Greetings.
What do you need? What lip?
I've heard the...
My
What?
great.
Oh, glad...
Heck. Mm.
Phew. I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Damn. Every time you do that, your energy gets reset.
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you got anything to do? Take the walk.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
May God give you help.
I know.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
How am I supposed to relax in this situation?
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlec?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlec with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan?
He's the commander of all the Sigismunds who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grossov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund hauled him away here instead of taking him to Sedlitz. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabakov that time.
That Horace who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're going to all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play.
Dial.
Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others. So they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praggers there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but the captains have things under control for the moment. Although
what?
There's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me, but it seems not. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water, then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... well, someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once, I even heard something.
Hold on. Could it be a human? I saw one, and I had the feeling he was giving an odd look.
What? Where? And who was it?
Well, that doesn't matter right now. There's nothing to worry about.
What? Did you? Thank God. That'll make things easier.
You can always count on me.
As far as fighting, boozing, and womanizing are concerned, eh? Thanks, though. But you should get going now.
You'd be amazed.
Careful!
So this is where you're hiding the cannon. Well, not for much longer. You're gonna lose it as soon as you hit the road for Sedlets.
Just a little longer.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
May God give you help!
Good morning to you.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends. Or strangers. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really?
I'm the best warrior far and wide. Give me any weapon, and I'll show you what I can do with it.
That's all very well, but it don't knock me on my arse. It's what's expected from a soldier. Is there anything else you can do?
I could spy for you. I know how to get into all kinds of places without being seen.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But we don't do espionage.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
Ugh, damn it, is that still not enough for you?
For you to stop hassling. You're a bit pushy for my liking.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismunds should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have...
Only I'm not most people. Please.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case.
Ah.
You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with...
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir, and I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. He might be even mouthier than I am, but he's pretty handy with a sword. Not like the other clodhoppers who keep pestering me.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, what do you say?
It's a deal.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it.
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and...
Wait, damn it! You don't know the most... Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something. His name is Musa.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man...
That's about it then. Try not to get yourself killed.
Yes, sir.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is...
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Oh, damn it.
I wish I could do more for you.
I'm sorry. Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard. A knight held captive here died recently.
Ah, yes. He was in poor shape when they brought him in, but if they had let me treat him, I might have been able to save him.
What was wrong with him?
I only saw him very briefly, but it was obvious he was in bad shape. He was pale. His eyes were bloodshot. He was acting like he had been hit very hard on the head.
So it really was illness that killed him then?
Well, partly. But mostly it was negligence and disrespect for human life.
Did they forbid you from treating the prisoner?
No, not directly anyway. But let us say they made it very clear to me that the wounded from the king's army were the priority. And there is no shortage of them.
But there hasn't been a battle for some time.
Exactly. They are bored. So they get drunk and knock each other's teeth out or strain their backs in the baths.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Hey there, good man. If you're looking for company, come and sit by the fire.
God be with you. I'm Henry. Dice?
Ah, hi. Glad...
Well, you're not from these parts, that's pretty obvious.
Oh, aye. Work, that's us. Can't...
Wait.
What are you blathering about, man? We're nae fools. Bell muckers, you can. Can you no see? I'm the bellman. And these are my mates. We've got a bell on the cart. Lifted it from the church in Rabosh.
And what happened to the bell?
Ah, the clapper in Rabosh snapped. And then the hale hang went to shite.
Wait, when did this happen?
Aye, that's the day the Prague troops torched the stronghold in Rabosh.
Shit. Well, maybe it was a cracked bell that caused it. What are these dindinderries? I've never heard of...
Nae disease, laddie. What I'm talking about is they bombards and hand cannons that those Prague ne'er-do-wells and rich folk are buying.
So...
Aye. Look, what game would you like? Now how about... Let's play.
Time to win.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Best player being me, you see.
If you think it'll help you.
It will. Told ya. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 2,401.
Someone's
Fucking
throwing
roll,
well.
boy. 3, 3, 3. 3.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Do you?
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
You're not having a turn, man. I'm sorry. I win. I win.
Good game, friend. The money's yours. And the badge is bloody gone.
I feel a lot...
What game would you like?
Without a badge, 130.
Courteous from me.
Let's play.
Well, you lose all your money.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Luck is on my side, mate. Just you watch. Oh, look at that! All three again.
Why'd I even start playing?
I don't know. Why did you?
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time.
Don't die. Don't die. I don't roll like that all the time. I think he's had enough. Do you think he's had enough punishment? Oh, I don't think he's had enough. It's still going. Oh. I could have lost everything there. I could have lost all 13,000 points. That was a risk worth taking. Just to prolong this match of dice. Still going, I see. Still going. 20,000 points.
Fuck that! Rotten luck!
Fuck that!
I hear you like to.
What game would you?
Nah, I've had enough. Got 25,000 gold. I've had enough. A trap.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! It's a wonder you're still standing.
Tell me about it.
Show your stuff. Ha! A sword, eh?
Dude, I got 155 bandage. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't need any more Russian. Good.
This way's no good. I'll have to go around. A wagon in the proud colours. Could the missing soldiers have holed up here?
You're leading like a stuck pig.
I have to find a place
Good hit. What's that? To God and the blessed virtue. You fucker! Get him, lad!
I surrender.
Oh, you then, you piece
Enough.
of shit!
Show what you're made of. Take that fucker out, damn it! I've been waiting for you.
Hey! Get him! I'll rip your arse open!
Show your stuff.
Jesus Christ!
I bet you I can't even get in here. I will wait. I will wait.
Ka! Go! Da! Easy, good horse. You're looking at the Prague regiment?
I was wondering why I had a sudden urge to kick your backside. I'll tell Zizka and the others to get ready for the ambush. How's the departure?
Kat said some soldiers of his have gone missing. They had with them some charter they can't leave without. He sent me to find it.
So what are you doing here? Wait, I'm getting fed up with...
I apologize.
When it rains, it pours.
Indeed, Catherine.
Thank him for forgiveness, for being brought into
At your
this world
service, sir.
by a woman.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find...
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons? Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with... And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
and he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful, and much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body, but you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry.
Now, why not?
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a...
Really? Never a good idea, he says.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Luck is on my side, because I never lose. And look at that, I already win.
Why'd I even start playing?
I don't know, why did you start playing? Because you literally just lost instantaneously.
My God. Shit. How could I have lost?
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. And now for a drink.
Ah, yeah. You are drinking with the enemy. True. True enough.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
Fuck. Was it
Your
Catherine?
orders, Lord of Burmlaka.
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
But we have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlets first thing in the morning, and let Sigismund sort it out himself.
Have you lost your fucking mind? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Kuman rabble in the hope they won't all fuck off back to Hungary. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think. Fucking and drinking until we're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and quartered. See, my friends?
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to? Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow.
Which isn't going to be easy now, guys.
And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here. Right.
Did you find it?
I searched the place on all fours, but I didn't find anything of interest. Except the pool of...
Fuck! Are you trying to tell me the murderers? Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moose is done with...
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chetan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chetan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn your back, was he?
Where did you get the wine from? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chetan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chetan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real... We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile.
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justice... He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit...
Where do you think you're going, Henry? And talk. What do you say to all?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justice here.
What is this royal justice?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, murderers. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stever of Stevers in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here... How could I? We should probably...
But Grozov has him on...
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone... But you?
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone You have to get rid of the guard somehow.
Well, I know...
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's about... Off you go, then.
How much time do we have?
2 days at most, I'd say. And Henry, be careful.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Excuse me.
Stop, you bastard!
But I'm Moose's ass-
What's your game, you nut?
Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
Oh, you bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right. That is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlets until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Moose's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
How do you expect me to do that? I already have one filthy pig on my back. And you want to lumber me with another?
But this is really important.
No! Not until I'm certain I'm not being watched here.
Well,
But Catherine's not going to help. Okay. Catherine won't do ourselves.
was it you who...
Aye.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything?
Are you deaf?
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Cherton started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Cherton?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Cherton, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Cherton would have bled to death there.
Have you noticed?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Cherton was lying.
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard.
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any note. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Cherton shut him up for a while.
I could go for something to eat now.
I must be mad. You again, once more, and I'll...
But Katz himself...
Then you'll have to shout out the message, because no...
Oh.
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not... You wouldn't happen to know what's going...
I heard someone was threatening Musa. They're afraid someone might come and cut his throat. So they thought it best to have him under guard. But you didn't hear it from me.
Mother of God! Why do I have to be the one to guard him? Am I supposed to get my throat cut for him?
Look, why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening with Musa? You don't want to...
And leave him unguarded? Do you know what... I heard something. I must be mad.
Oof.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Henry? What are you doing?
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your... Did Cherton...
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What happened when you brought Cherton?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
What about that wine?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another, if we discover what poison was used on Chertan.
How come?
That is not hard. I examined the dead body. That is, I would.
And can't be that hard, can it?
Certainly not. Why study something for years when common sense is enough? I'm sorry. That was not courteous of me. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse. And you must remember everything that looks strange. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you can read, I hope.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is locked.
Right. What if you'd be long gone before Gross?
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and cats instead of me.
Okay, much fine.
Right. Holy Mary, Mother of God. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the... I can't see anything strange here. I suppose the murderer surprised him and didn't give him... I coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly, all close to... The murderer definitely knew what he was doing, though that hardly narrows down the field in an army camp. Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been... I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in... Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasm started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. He had spasms, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. I should eat something. When's the last time I ate something?
It was poisoned with the kiss of death.
Who do you...
I have no idea. Who do you think is the prime suspect?
But what if some spy got...
It is true that Sigismund has enemies everywhere. But the guards would not have let a stranger...
But what about the two guards who found Chertan?
Aldebert and Radovan? It is strange they did not notice anything until it was too...
I heard Sir Grozov couldn't stand Chertan.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
What about Stephen? He's the one who led us to the store.
And he carried Chertan to the infirmary with me. So, he could have...
Well?
And I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozov, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will...
Well, I don't have much...
I am very grateful, my...
I'm sorry. Good to see you.
Bugger off.
I'm not going to forget that.
Could we talk about
Why? Musa is
But sir, we both know whatever happened with the poison wine, Musa can't have stabbed Chertan. I want to find out who else is involved in this. After all, you too could be in danger till this is all cleared up. I just have a couple of questions.
Oh, get on. But if you think you can persuade me to let Musa...
How come you...
Did you... Like...
Maybe you saw someone acting strange?
No. I gave a clear order that nobody unauthorized is allowed up here. It's bad enough that you're here. Is there anything else? Or can I have some peace?
Were you there when
No, not at that moment. When I arrived, Chertan was already dead. And Musa was standing well, paler than usual.
Had Chertan been back?
No more than usual.
Did he mention having any conflicts with anyone?
Apart from me. I don't know how you imagine it, but we don't exactly go round
I took a look at the powder store where they found Chertan. I noticed someone forced the lock and moved the barrels of powder around.
What's that got to do with me?
It almost looks like someone went there to steal. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
What the fuck are you trying to suggest?
I hear you like a game of dice. That must be good for morale. A commander... Well, unless Unless he loses all his money.
But having a jumped-up, snotty-nosed pup whipped would put that right. And next time, be careful.
Do you know?
Who wouldn't? He was a smug, though I have to admit, I'm surprised it was the Sawbones Musa who killed.
How could he have? He was with me and Kat.
So he was in league with someone. How do
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. How did you...
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look, and there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish.
Before the murder, doing something with the lock, maybe?
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah?
him. He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
My respects.
That is the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you hit that like button, turn the notification bell, and join Wolf back here. I'll see you in the next. Till then, gaming, signing off.